let's get right into it. Today, we are cracking open the vaults on whiteout survival. We're going to uncover the real math behind combat power, and this is all based on a huge research report that looked at over 1,000 battles. So let's do this.
You know, it's the one question every single one of us asks. How do I build a march that just wins? You probably think it's all about having the highest power score on the server. Well, you're about to find out that's not the whole story, not even close. And boom, there it is, straight from the report. That big, shiny power number you've been chasing, the report calls it a poor proxy. Honestly, it's a lie. It is not a reliable way to know who's going to win on the battlefield, and we're about to break down exactly why.
So first up, let's just expose this lie for what it is. We're going to look at why your power score is so incredibly misleading and what this report says you should be looking at instead.
Okay, so your power score gets pumped up by a ton of stuff that does absolutely nothing for you in a fight. I'm talking millions of low-tier troops, all that economic research you did, your resource buildings. Yeah, they all make that number on your profile look good, but they contribute exactly 0 when your march actually hits another player. And here it is, the single biggest mistake the report found people making. If you have put any resources into your hero's exploration skills, you know, the left side of their skill tree, thinking it was helping you in PvP, well, you've been wasting them. Those skills only work against monsters and in caves. On the world map, they do nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So if the power score is basically fake, then what's real? Well, that brings us to the next part, the actual core math that decides who wins and who loses a fight.
The secret, according to all this analysis, is something called multiplicative compounding. The easiest way to think about it is like a combo multiplier in a video game. Getting buffs from different places, like your heroes, your gear, and your research, they don't just add up. Oh no, they multiply each other. And that creates this explosive exponential growth in your real power.
Let's look at the math right here. Let's say you get 20% buff from your heroes and another 20% from your gear. You'd think, okay, that's a 40% boost. Wrong. It's 1.2 times 1.2, which gives you a 44% boost. Now I know that extra 4% doesn't sound like a lot, but when you start stacking buffs from 10 different systems in the game, that difference becomes absolutely gigantic.
So here's the big takeaway from that. Stop pouring all of your resources into just one thing, like only maxing out your attack research. The game is designed to reward a balanced approach. Spreading your upgrades across all those different systems that give you buffs will always crush an approach that focuses on just one. It's all because of that multiplicative compounding.
Okay, so we get the math now. So where should you actually focus your time and resources to get the biggest bang for your buck? The report points to 3, let's call them ultimate power levers, that matter more than anything else.
These are the big 3 right here. First, the tier of your troops. It's huge. Second, the skills of the heroes you use when you are the one leading a rally. And third, this really weird but totally critical difference in how the game calculates power for rally leaders versus people who just join a rally.
Let's start with troop tier, because wow, this number, 2.5x, that represents the jump in your troops' lethality, which is basically their raw killing power, when you upgrade them from tier 8 all the way to tier 10. That is a massive multiplier before any other buffs even get involved.
And this chart from the report just shows it perfectly. See, the power you get from upgrading troops isn't just a steady climb, it's an exponential curve. It's a rocket ship. The report flat out says the jump from T8 to T10 is the single most dominant power lever in the entire game. So, rushing to get T10s has to be your #1 priority. And now for what the report calls the asymmetry theorem. And guys, this might be the most important strategic secret in the entire game. When you lead a rally, everything about your account matters. All 3 of your heroes, all 9 of their skills, your gear, your research, the whole shebang. But when you join a rally, almost none of it does.
I'm going to say that one more time because this is so critical. If you are a rally joiner, the only thing you add to that fight, besides your troops, is the first expedition skill of the hero in your first march slot. That's it. Your other 2 heroes, they're just there for extra capacity. Your gear, your charms, your research, all of it contributes 0. Nothing. It's wild. So, as a joiner, your entire focus needs to be on maximizing that one single skill. And this table shows you exactly who you should be using. For all you free-to-play players out there, it is Jessie, hands down. Getting her first skill to level 5 gives a massive 25% damage boost to the entire rally. And for pay-to-play, well, Geronimo is king.
Okay, we've debunked the power score, we've learned the math, and we've uncovered the 3 big power levers. So, for our last section, let's put it all together into a simple step-by-step plan for total domination.
This is it. This is your checklist, straight from the report's conclusions. Number 1, get to T10 troops as fast as you possibly can. Priority 1, above all else. 2, pick your single best trio of heroes for leading rallies and pour everything into them. 3, max out that first skill for your top joiner hero, Jesse or Geronimo. 4, remember that multiplication thing? Diversify your buffs. And 5, please, for the last time, stop putting resources into exploration skills.
And if you're sitting there wondering, okay, which heroes should I focus on for that rally leader trio? Here you go. These are the best combos from the report, for different budgets. For the big spenders, you're looking at Geronimo, Amos, and Reyna. And for the free-to-play grinders, your best bet is an awesome combo of Natalia, Logan, and Alonso.
And there you have it. You now understand the real math behind combat power better than 99% of the players in your state. You've got the blueprint. So the only question left is, who are you going to go test it on first? Good luck out there.